Well, hello everyone. This is Phil from the Midlands African Chamber. I'm part of the board, and we are here today to do a Q&A about the Pitch Black competition. And joining us today is Say.
Shay, yes, sir.
Welcome, Say.
Good evening.
So yes, as I was announcing to our viewers, Say, can you please introduce yourself to viewers?
Yes, my name is Shay Oluwolafe. I'm an attorney at Oluwolafe Law Firm. I also a board member. Vice president of advocacy and community engagement for the Midlands African Chamber. I practice law here in Omaha, Nebraska, and throughout Nebraska and Iowa. Any other thing? That's about it.
That sounds good, Shay. So yeah, today we're here to answer some of the questions that we've been getting about the Pitch Black competition.
Right.
So I think we should just dive right in. The first question I have here is, do I have to be black to participate? So you don't necessarily have to be black. Shay, you can correct me if I'm wrong. I think any minority group are welcome to participate in the competition.
Absolutely, and I think it's we should start off actually by explaining why we are having the Pitch Black competition, and primarily it's because we've historically one of the biggest issues we have with minorities starting businesses and surviving is due to capital and the access to capital, and not having the network and connections in order to get the capital influx that others who are more privileged have the access to do. So Pitch Black is in response to our community supporting each other in providing capital to build the economic base for our community.
That is a great setup for the Pitch Black competition in itself. And so the initiative again has been launched by the Midlands African Chamber to help the minority communities and the Black community to get that capital and either start a new business or improve their existing business, like Say just explained. And some of the questions that are coming are in regards to the competition. So the next question, we can just chat about them and bounce them back and forth. Say, do I have to have a business plan to participate?
Absolutely not. I mean, business plans are living documents, right? So simply because you may not have a business plan at this time, or you do have a business plan but it's not complete, a business plan is not a criteria for joining the competition. The only thing that you have to do at this point to join the competition is submit a short video explaining what your business is and how the capital would benefit your business. It really comes down to putting together the right proposal, just like if you were on, Shark Tank. How would you come? Those competitors aren't bringing a business plan. They're coming with their ideas and they're selling what their idea is to potential investors. In the same way, you are selling your potential idea or the idea you've already has been in existence to judges in order to get this capital.
That sounds great. And the website, the Pitch Black, is on our website, Midlands African Chamber website. When you get on the website, you will have a pop-up, and that is also an area labeled Pitch Black competition. You can click on there, and you will see the form that we have built for the competition registration. It is pretty straightforward. There are questions on there that will guide you through what is needed. The video, like Che explained, is one of the components, but you don't have to submit it right away if you don't have one ready. You can go on and submit the application. The only thing you will need is an executive summary, which is again what Che explained earlier. Is in about 4 page maximum. So it could be 1 page, 2 pages, however you want to draft it, but no more than 4 pages. That's the guts of what we need in the first round of judging is to let us know what your business is about, why you are going to be using the funds for, why select you, like Shane was explaining, teaching um, the general idea of your business and why you're going to use the money. So you don't necessarily have to have a full business plan. Jay, do you have the next question there?
Yeah, and so I think I think the next question is, do I have to be registered? Do I have to be registered as a business with a state? And the answer is no. I mean, not all businesses are registered with the state. In fact, the only businesses are required by law to be registered are limited liability corporations and corporations. If you are a partnership or if you're a sole proprietor, there's no requirement that you have to be registered by the state. And the same thing in this competition, there's no requirement that you must be registered by the state in order to participate.
Yeah, that is a very good point, because also one of the things about building a business is um, if you haven't started yet, you don't necessarily have to register the business. If this
Right.
is an idea that you're trying to advance, you definitely don't. Maybe you don't have a business plan yet. You don't have any of the article built. You don't even know if it's going to be a sole proprietorship or an LLC or how you want to do it. So you don't need to register a business before you join the competition. You can join the competition and then figure it out.
Absolutely.
Yes, and do I have to be 18 to compete? I think that's a great question.
That is a good question. I don't think we have the criteria that there's an age. In fact, if you're, I think going back, I think I was probably between 9 or 12 that I started my first business, and literally I was drawing comic books, which was really horrible because I'm horrible at drawing, and I was trying to sell them to my friends. And it was a horrible business. But if that's what your business is and you are a young entrepreneur, we invite you as well to participate.
That is great. Yeah, you don't. I think, yeah, like you say, we don't have any age um, criteria in there, as long as your parents sign off on your project. That's completely. I think that's fine. You can join the competition and show your ideas. Um, and I think that answers that. Do I need to have the perfect pitch? What? There is no such thing as a perfect pitch. So
I was going to say, every pitch gets better over time. In fact, the more you pitch, the better you get. You become more concise. You become more confident in how you pitch. So I take away the term perfect, because perfect is subjective and it's somewhat of a illusory. What there is you becoming more confident and better in how you pitch. Remember, this is a competition. You are going against competitors, so you don't want to wake up one day and say, "Hey, I'm just going to throw something out there and have it come off like the top of my head." I would encourage some level of thought and practice in how you pitch, and whether that's in front of a mirror or in front of friends. I think it's important that your pitch comes off professional, because this is about being professional. This is about professional businesses.
that is right on. And I remember the first time I ever pitched a business idea. Um, at first I started off with recording myself and then replaying the video to see what I've missed, what I've said wrong, what I could have done better. And I did it about 15 times to the point where I was good, all right? Like I was good at it, or so I thought. And
Right? Because what we think is good versus somebody hearing it who's not us,
oh
that could
yeah,
be two different
and then
things.
I step in front of that panel and just went blank. And then I walked out. I did not remember a single thing that I said. I felt like I was a failure. But guess what? They called me back and they gave me pointers on how to make it better.
And I think that is also the a very good point of why we're holding this competition, right? Because it isn't solely a matter of the amount of money you may win. It's also the matter of this is giving you the opportunity to practice your pitch for in that case where your business grows exponentially and you're now trying to pitch to angel investors or other investors or financial institutions. You now have the confidence and experience going into those future meetings saying, I've already pitched once and I know how to pitch properly, and not just properly, but convincingly.
Exactly. And the good thing about the pitch black competition is that you don't have to present right off the bat. You have the opportunity to just type in the information, get us the idea, the general idea of what you want to do. Although, yes, you have to make it a little more structured. And that's where the help comes in. On the site, you can actually select to get help from um, the Midlands African Chamber, which we've had a few partnerships that will help you through building your pitch. So you will not just be dead in the water. Um, you know, go out there on your own without knowing what you're doing. You will be coached through the process if you need that coaching. Um, we have a couple of organizations that are helping with that process as well, including myself and a couple of other people. So don't worry about, even if you don't know anything about pitching, as long as you have a business idea and you think it is a valuable idea, go ahead and get on the website and register for the competition. And if you need help, shoot us an email. We will try to get you in contact with someone that can actually help you get through the whole process.
Absolutely.
And so, well, that leads to the next question. Where can I help?
We're already there. We're already there.
That's right. Where can I get help? The blog can help you, which I'm the CEO of the blog. We have a partnership with the Midlands African Chamber where we can go ahead and assist you if you need help. So give us a call, shoot us an email. You can contact the Midlands Chamber directly. They will go ahead and forward your information over to us. The NBDC is also helping out, and we've also formed a partnership with Bees Seals, and they will be helping out as well. So you do have options. Go ahead and give us a call, shoot us an email, text message, whichever way you like to communicate, and we will try to get you on and help you.
So the next question we have is, I have an existing business. Can I still apply? Absolutely. This is not just for budding new businesses or businesses that have yet to start. These are also for existing businesses, because existing businesses are just as important as those who haven't necessarily got off the ground yet. It is a matter of capital, and capital isn't a matter of, startup. It's also ongoing capital. Some of these struggles, especially over this last year, that businesses have been dealing with, is a matter of cash flow and the capital you need in order to maintain and grow.
Yeah, that is true. You don't have to have an existing. Sorry, you say. The question is, I have an existing business. Can I still apply? And that's absolutely yes.
Yep.
If you have a business, your business may need the capital to launch a new product. The business may need the capital to invest in something that's going to make the business better. So all of those little projects need capital, and you can join the competition with your business and talk about those projects as to how you are going to spend the money, especially with a business that is somewhat successful already or up and running. You
Yep.
already have something going on, so it should be just that little push that you need to get where you need to be.
The next question we have is, what could I do with the seed money?
Ooh, don't spend it all in one place.
Yeah, I mean, I don't believe there's strings attached to that money, and it's really a matter of, we want to inject capital into your business, so that you are successful and you inspire others to be successful. That's really what the Midlands African Chamber is all about, is supporting our community. And how you use that money, when you apply it to your business, you are doing exactly what our mission is: supporting our community.
Exactly. How you use that money is up to you. It's going to your business. Your business should decide how it should be ran and progress in the community and help the community. So it is up to you, really, to tell us how you want to use the money. It's not up to us to. This is not like a grant that we are giving out with strings attached. It is seed money that you're actually gaining as part of your capital.
And unlike, the other business competitions are out there, like Shark Tank, the Midlands African Chamber is not trying to take any sort of equity position in your business, right? It's simply a matter of, we see a need, that there's seed money and capital that needs to be injected, no strings attached. We're just injecting and watching you grow. That's what's successful for us.
Exactly. That's a very important point. Next question. What if my business idea is not extraordinary? Do I still have a chance? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Because, most of the successful businesses that are out there, I don't think any of them started extraordinarily. Like,
No.
you hear the stories. Most of the successful businesses started as a sole proprietorship, just one person selling from door to doors. There is nothing extraordinary about that. But give that business the capital needed, and in 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, it becomes something that is actually employing people in the community, which is the type of progress that we want. Is getting you to that point where the couple $1,000s that you need to invest in getting something to get you off the ground is not a stress for you.
Exactly. And I think what is very important to note is, most successful businesses, their starting really was a matter of fulfilling a need, right? And I look at, he's on the news this week. I look at Bill Gates, who he started Microsoft by solely walking into IBM, hearing what they had to say and what their need was, and saying, hey, I can meet that need. Although at that time, he had no idea how he was going to do it.
Right.
Right.
Right. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to, I think we have more questions here. I was trying to pull them up, but I must have messed something up.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, which is a very good point. You start a business to meet a need. You start a business to solve a problem that you've noticed. And that happens all the time. And business growing is what makes the business extraordinary. It's not the idea itself or the startup. So yes, you may have a great idea. You may have just an idea that you think is cool, but the market is what's going to decide where your business goes, and you need some capital to get things going. It's like, and people that are it doesn't matter if you're starting a food truck or you're starting a company that's going to build the next generation prototype of X machine. It is same start up point. You go from ideation to trying to build a business and gaining capital, and then you gain traction from there. So no, you don't have to be a big shot to be part of the pitch black competition.
So the next question is, do I have to be a Nebraska resident? We are the Midlands African Chamber. The Midlands is not solely Nebraska.
Mm-hmm.
We will take the Midwest. It is a competition for our community in the Midlands, and for that, apply because we're all in this community, and we're in this community together, regardless of our distance. I mean, you can be in western Nebraska, you can be in Council Bluffs, Iowa, you can be in Sioux Falls or Sioux City. Apply.
Yes, you heard the man. Apply. Join the competition. And Shay, I think I lost some of the other questions. I tried, but
no worries. Let me pull them up.
Okay.
The next question is: Do I have to have a green card or be a citizen to participate?
So yes, that's a great question. We're not checking people's legal status.
No.
So as long as you know you're legal in the U.S. and if needed be, I'm not sure what the circumstances will be to where you will have to prove your legal residency. Then you're fine. As long as you know you're legal, you can participate. We're not checking.
Yeah, no, absolutely. The Midlands African Chamber does not check your legal status. That's not our job, our role, our purpose at all. We leave that to the federal government.
Exactly.
And at the end of the day, if we're looking for entrepreneurs, whether you are a permanent resident or not, so long as you have the idea, you apply, you participate, you have the opportunity to win.
Exactly. We're not here to check anybody's legal status.
The next question we have is, what if some other businesses need it more than I do?
Oh, that is a great question. So, do you need the capital? Yes. Does someone else need the capital? Yes. Such is life. The pitch competition is still a competition. So, in a sense, we all are in different stages of our lives, in different stages of building our businesses. So, yes, some people may need it more than others. And in general, there is always more need somewhere than other places. So, as long as you join the competition, you're joining with the mindset of, I'm going to win this money and it's going to help me.
Right. And just because somebody else may need it more doesn't mean that you need it less, right? Because every business is in their own evolution and own journey. And so to sit back and not apply simply because you think somebody else needs it more, it doesn't benefit our community at all. The very fact that you participate and we can inject capital into you says that you are influential in our community, and we want to support you just as much as we want to support somebody else.
That is great.
The next question we have is, do I have to be a member of the chamber to participate? No, you do not. You do not have to be a member of the Midlands African Chamber to participate. The only criteria to participate is what's on our page. You present a summary, you provide a video, and that's it. There really is nothing else. However, we would like to say, if you do win, we would like you to become a member. That obviously would be influential to say that you are our first winner of our Pitch Black competition. But to participate, it does not require you to be a member.
Yeah, that's straightforward. You don't need to be a member. You just need to have the business in mind and just jump on and register. I can see you better.
I was a little off, huh? The next question we have is what are the phone numbers and email to get help?
Oh, okay. So the phone numbers and email to get help. We did post that. Let me find them real quick. If you Google the NBDC, the Nebraska Business Development Center, that information is available, and the blog information is available as well on the blog's website. I will try to get their phone number here. We will actually, just so we don't drag this on, we will go ahead and post the flyer again on our Facebook.
Yep.
With the information and the contact phone number, email, and everything you need to know to go ahead and get help.
Perfect. The next question is, how many rounds of the competition are there?
Okay. Want to take that, Shay?
I believe there are two.
Yes.
There are two rounds. There's a first round initial, and then there's a final round where we'll bring back a handful of participants who've made the cut. But even if you don't make the cut to the final, that does not mean that you have lost out at anything. It means that we've given you the criteria, and we just need to have you develop your pitch better. We need you to develop something with probably your executive summary. But at the end of the day, this is about education on top of social capital and actual capital to get you better to be business owners.
Nice. And I'm thinking, let me go ahead, and I was trying to see if I can double check on the rounds. I think there are, is it 2 or 3 rounds?
I was thinking 2. But you can double check if I'm wrong.
Yeah, give me 1 second. There are 3 rounds.
Oh, my fault. My fault.
There are 3 rounds of the competition. But yeah, the round 1, you need to get in and submit your information. And then there will be a review, and a selection will be made for the final people to pitch live at the event.
That's 2 rounds.
Is it 2?
Yeah, so you have the you have the first round, which is the entry, and then there's first round judging, and then those who pass the first round judging come back for in person, which is the second for the finals. That's 2. I know I don't do counting. I'm sorry. I counted 2.
So yeah, I think the way it's structured, the first elimination process through the registration will count 15 people.
Ah, okay. So that's where you counted. Okay, there we go.
Yes, exactly. I think the first will count 15 people, and then down to 10 people, and then the 5 finally, for final nomination. been working on different projects, so I keep saying nomination. The last 5 business submissions will be those that go to the live process.
Perfect. There we go.
That's right. Yes. Okay. And yeah, we will. If you get on the website, you will see all of this information, and we'll be posting about them also on our Facebook. What is the next question?
Oh, next question is when will you know if we get into the finale?
Oh, well, if you get into the finale, you will be personally addressed, and I mean, we will let you know, of course, so you can prepare for the finale. So the timeline also will be posted, and it will be before the final event in August.
Right.
So you will have enough time to know in advance and then get ready for the event. Is on August 28th, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it is
August 28th.
August 28th. So you will have enough time to get prepared and build your nice little pitch and get in front of the panel of judges and give them your idea. And the good thing about that is they will have already been familiarized with your business, and if they have any questions for you, that's the moment to shine.
Yep. And then last but not least, what are the judging criteria? And I need to find that.
Yes, that is a great question. Yeah, I think I do have an email here that I just drafted displaying. Let me find it real quick.
Well, while you find that, I will tangent into what winners will get. First off, you will get a free, besides the cash. I mean, the cash is capital is by far one of the biggest benefits to this competition. But you also receive free training from the Nebraska Education Fund, the NFE. You get a free website, and then you get half price services with business seals. There's legal assistance, there's accounting assistance, there's marketing assistance. So it's not solely, as I said before, a matter of just the cash money capital in your pocket. We're also providing you social capital in regards to legal assistance, accounting assistance, and marketing assistance on top of other services that may benefit your business. So it's really important that you may not necessarily need the capital injection, but there may be other services that you may need that are actually more important and valuable to you at this time. And so that's also very, very key and notably to point out that this is not solely a matter of the $5,000. It's also a matter of what other services that can your business use or need in order to grow and be successful.
That is right. And yes, I think the support in growing your business is very valuable. That's more valuable than the $5,000 grand prize or the $2,500 second prize that you may get. Jay, I'm not having a luck finding the list of criteria, and I do not want to butcher that and give false information.
Oh, you mean like how I said there was 2 rounds instead of 3?
You have been forgiven.
Well, I noted I don't do accounting. I just full disclosure.
Yes, and I'm back to the website now to get on the Pitch Black competition page. Um, one moment. My internet is slow. Like I'm here for 15 seconds and it's still thinking.
You're good. In the meantime, I think it's important for us to uh, thank those who have invested in this competition. And there's quite a few who have gone above and beyond to ensure that we are able to host this, and it's very important for us to um, give thanks to those who are been sponsors and supporters of this. But before I get there, I was able to pull up the uh, how the judges criteria is going to work, and basically what we're looking for is content. Basically, what the what your business nature and industry is. What kind of content are you providing in your pitch? They're going to be judging on your preparedness. Did you put in research, and how much work did you really put into the pitch? This is a competition, so the next one is your pitch skills. Are you persuasive? Are you on time in how you deliver your pitch? The competitive advantage, which is basically your SWOT analysis. There's also the overall concept. What is your business concept and vision? Everyone is going to try to meet a different needs, but you want to have something that's going to have an impact on the community. Are you serving a select few people in the community, or are you serving a significant amount of people in the community? And then last but not least is your community and target market. What is your market size and social impact? These are the categories for which the pitches will be judged, and it's important for those who are participating to really hone in on each of those categories, as that is going to be the criteria for which your pitch is going to be held against others.
Those are great. I'm gonna try to see if I can share my screen. Here to show you the first round, just the application form online. If I can figure the technology out, I will go ahead and show you. Okay. I think I got it.
Oh, there we go.
All right. So when you go to the Midlands African Chamber website, here is the Pitch Black competition up top. You click on that, and this is the page you're gonna land on. And you just have to submit the application by June 1st. And you can see the form is pretty short, straightforward. Your company name, if you do have a company name, if you have a website, put the website down, the company's address. So these are just the graphic information, your name, email, phone number, so we can get in touch. And then here is the meat of the information. More about the business. You fill this out, and you will see it goes right down into the 51% of the business being owned by a minority, which is the main criteria to join, is to have the business be minority owned business, which means you can have partners. It doesn't mean that the business has to solely be minority owned. So as long as it has a 51% um, minority owner, it should be qualified to join a business pitch. Um, and then you go down and it just asks you a few more questions as to explaining how your ideas or your idea was derived and how it will improve the community's life. And you have a few explanations to give, which um, just is pretty straightforward, as you can see. And the labels are there to help you out. And again, if you need help going through this, go ahead and give us a call. We will try to help you out. Here is where you upload the pitch video, which it is again not required right away. If you don't have a video, you can do it again later. And the executive summary goes here, and if you've registered a business already, you have a spot to upload your registration. Other than that, this should, if you actually prepare, you can go on here. What I would recommend is go on here, look at the information that is required. Majority of it is just about you and the business, and the rest is just spending some time getting ready. And when you come on here, it shouldn't take more than 5 minutes to complete it once you get all of the information ready. Then you just submit. And also remember, you don't have to go ahead and do it all at once. You get on here, there is this green tab here, allows you to save and then continue later. So take advantage of that. If you just want to go poke around, put in your personal information and the business information first, and then come back and finish it, you're welcome to do that as well.
Yep.
Okay, I think that's about all we have going on today. We will go ahead and post more information for you to find out on the website and on our Facebook page.
And just so 2 plug outs, we do definitely want to thank our sponsors, which are a host of different companies and businesses around our community who've donated their either their services or provided monetary benefits to having Midlands African Chambers host this event. To name a few, it would be, off the top of my head, Google, Facebook, Coley Jessen, Lamson Dugan,
Clout,
Wells Fargo.
We have an extensive list. There was a short video that played at the beginning of the live that had a lot of our sponsors on it. It will play again here shortly after we leave the broadcast. So you will see we've gotten a lot of support from these organizations in the community.
So if there's any doubt that that our community is not being supported, this alone can put that to rest, that the Midlands African Chamber has been widely supported in this pitch competition, has been widely supported by our community, by the businesses in our community, both large and small. But last but not least, we do need to let everyone know that there is a power hour this Thursday, and that's at 5:30, and it's also free. And then we will be back on live next Tuesday, doing what we do best, supporting our community.
That's right. All right, everybody. Well, it's nice chatting with you, Che.
It's a pleasure. Take care.
Take care. you.